news.
The Organized Private Sector of Nigeria, OPSN, has questioned the legality of the incessant invitations of its members by various committees of the National Assembly. It stressed that this has led to negative economic implications for their businesses and economy at large. Speaking on behalf of OPSN, Director General of Manufacturing Association of Nigeria, Dr. Segun Ajayi Kadiri, insisted that the Sections 88 and 89 of the Constitution relied upon by the committees of the National Assembly is not applicable to the private sector. He said the frequent summons of CEOs to attend investigative sessions is a duplication of the functions of agencies such as the Federal Inland Revenue Services, amongst others.
While we appreciate the effort of the National Assembly and its various committees to investigate and carry out oversight functions on ministries, departments, and agencies of government, we are of the view that Sections 88 and 89 of the Constitution are not applicable to businesses in the private sector. There are statutory agencies of government. These agencies have been engaging businesses in the private sector. They should be invited and account for the levels of compliance and not private business. The National Assembly should not be the lawmakers and enforcers or implementers of the same laws.
The DG reminded of a pending case at the Supreme Court instituted by the body in 2012 asking for determination of the scope of Sections 88 and 89 of the Constitution on business in the private sector. OPSN asked the National Assembly to stay further action pending the decision of the court.
At a time when the economy is undergoing major macroeconomic and structural challenges, as well as struggling with the fallout of recent economic reform measures, we urge the National Assembly to focus on strengthening the capacity of the executive agencies to effectively carry out their functions and refrain from carrying out any activity that will constitute a burden or destabilize law-abiding businesses. The achievement of the 8-point agenda of the current administration requires a conducive environment. We crave the support of the National Assembly to enable the private sector make its own contribution.
And now we bring you news from around the world.